A very good day to you. I'm Hank Gross, Mid-HudsonNews.com. It's Friday, June 3rd. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run. 2 Guatemala residents were convicted following a 3-week trial in White Plains Federal Court on Thursday of kidnapping a 14-year-old girl and her 12-year-old brother from their mother in Woodridge. 27-year-old Mordecai Malka and 30-year-old Mattia Malka, both U.S. citizens, are members of the extremist Jewish sect called Lev Tahor. After they participated in the December 2018 kidnapping, they smuggled the children across the U.S. border to Mexico, where they reunited the girl with her adult husband, as they called it, who she was religiously married to when she was 13. After the children were recovered and returned to their mother, the 2 defendants and their co-conspirators tried to kidnap them again in March 2019. Ulster County has reached an agreement with National Resources to transfer ownership of the western portion of former Tech City in the town of Ulster. The closing has been scheduled for next week, and National Resources will begin environmental remediation and revitalization of the property, which is now branded as iPark 87. The Greenwich, Connecticut-based company is committed to invest at least $200 million to position the campus for growth and local job creation. Proposed uses for the property include light manufacturing, food and agriculture, film and television, arts and culture, and logistics and distribution. The company is also redeveloping the former IBM campus in East Fishkill, now called iPark 84. The Newburgh City Architectural Review Committee has approved the design of the Newburgh Ministry's proposed supportive housing project on Johnson Street off Lower Broadway. The 50-unit residential facility would complement the housing development by RUPCO and Habitat for Humanity, said the ministry's executive director, Colin Jarvis.
We got to be our brother's keepers, right? And what we're trying to do is really, assisting in the economic recovery and just the visual recovery of the city of Newburgh.
The construction costs have yet to be determined. Jarvis says they would hope to secure state tax credits and other funding for the project. More news right after this.
Be your dad's favorite son or daughter with a gift from the Galleria at Crystal Run. The Galleria at Crystal Run has hundreds of ideas for Father's Day gifts. Ideas such as Dick's Sporting Goods, JD Sports, and even Pro Image. And what kind of dad doesn't like to eat out? Choose from some of the amazing restaurants like Fuji, 110 Grill, Peru Cuisine, or Allen's Mediterranean Grill. Plus, enter the Father's Day Lookalike Contest. The Galleria at Crystal Run in Middletown, Orange County's premier shopping, dining, entertainment, and Father's Day destination. Be sure to visit Galleria at Crystal Run for contest details.
Former 2-term Westchester County Executive Rob Astorino, the state's Republican candidate against Andrew Cuomo in 2014, is running for governor again. Astorino's battling to secure the GOP nomination against Congressman Lee Zeldin and Andrew Giuliani, an advisor to former President Donald Trump. The Republican candidates will square off in the statewide primary on June 28th, and Astorino is still campaigning. He was in Wappinger on Thursday night. He says he's much more confident now than he was a year ago when he announced.
The supposed frontrunner, Lee Zeldin, had his chance in Albany when he was in the Senate majority and voted for all the Cuomo budgets. To me, if you're voting for the Cuomo budgets and saying back then that Cuomo should be president, to me that's a disqualifier.
The former CEO of Westchester County said he's friends with Giuliani, the son of former New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani, but acknowledged that the younger Giuliani lacks experience. Following the surprise announcement that 1-term Hudson Valley Republican State Senator Michael Martucci would not seek re-election in a race that would have pitted him against popular Democrat Senator James Skoufis, a number of potential GOP candidates have surfaced. They include 2 Orange County officials and 2 municipal officials. Sources told Mid-Hudson News the interested parties include Deputy County Emergency Services Commissioner Alan Mack, Deputy Health Commissioner Michael Ventry, Crawford Town Supervisor Charles Carnes, and Bob Courtenay, a Chester Town Councilman. The Sullivan County Legislature is concerned with the future of the Garnett Health Medical Center Catskills facility, claiming that the critical care unit and medical surgical unit have been shut down. A hospital spokeswoman disputed that claim, saying no services have been cut at the Harris-based hospital. County legislator Najia Raj is concerned over the situation.
We cannot reduce our services. We can't. We have to stop the bleed at some point and say, what is your vision, Garnet? What is your vision for our facility here?
Legislators say they want to know what the administration's plans are for the Catskill campus. An Orange County grand jury has indicted 6 people in connection with a wide-ranging fraud scheme that spanned from March 2021 through this April, and which resulted in a total loss of more than $250,000 to local businesses. Indicted with 29-year-old Turgod Dobberson, 25-year-old Anthony Dobberson, 46-year-old Robert Jeter, 25-year-old Marlon Tabora, 32-year-old Daniel DeLeon, all of Newburgh, and 46-year-old Tanya Best of Middletown. The investigation's continuing with additional arrests expected, authorities said. A GoFundMe account has been established to help defray the funeral expenses for the 23-year-old New York City man killed when his motorcycle crashed over a stone wall and careened 300 feet down Storm King Mountain on Wednesday morning. The victim, Imanol Jimenez, left the world on his birthday, June 1st, doing what he loved, riding his bike at Storm King Mountain, wrote Kevin Mesa, who created the GoFundMe page. Police had said speed and inexperience likely contributed to the fatal accident. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run.